Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun video and I'm super excited to do it and just kind of show you guys my tips and just show you how easy it is to be making homemade baby food. It's not as hard as you think, and some people think, oh, like you're bougie because you make your own baby food, but really it's so cost effective. So if you're looking on some ways to save, you know, a little bit and make your own baby food, because really you're gonna know what's going inside your baby food, then honestly just keep watching. When I make my son's baby food, I go organic. I don't really buy organic for our whole household just yet because we can't really afford it, but I do buy organic for him because obviously it's cheaper, because I'm not buying a lot for a huge family. So I will buy organic for him. I already made his from organic peas and I get them at Walmart as well. And I wanna say they're $2 a bag instead of $1 for the non-organic. So it's worth just to pay an extra $1 more. So I will make a full bag and then I will separate it out, which I'm gonna be showing you guys next. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm gonna plop these in the microwave for the desired time, which is on the back of the bag, with how many watts your microwave is. If you guys hear lots of giggles and laughing, my kiddos are in the background. So I'm gonna go ahead and plop this in and then I will show you guys kind of what my next steps are. So when I'm cooking up actual food for my baby, I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I do the steamable way, and I use actual food. So I'm gonna be doing carrots. And again, I believe a bag of these whole carrots are about 98 cents at Walmart. The organic bag, I wanna say, is about like $2.50. So again, it's like $1.50 more, worth it for me personally. And I'm going to go ahead and start off by peeling this carrot to kind of get all of the dead skin and yucky and everything off of it. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna be preparing it. Here I have 2 whole carrots that I went ahead and shaved the skin off, cut the skin off with a peeler, a skin peeler. And then I'm going to start cutting the carrots into smaller pieces that will able to boil a lot faster than the whole carrot. So I'll just cut them into pieces like this. And this can be with any vegetable that you use. This can be a sweet potato. Obviously a butternut squash, you can't peel it, so you're gonna have to cut it up and put it in there and boil it. So it just kind of depends on what you're making, but as far as a sweet potato, I would do the same thing. I would peel off the skin, and then I would cut it into small pieces, obviously wash it first, and then cut it into smaller pieces before I put it in the pot to boil. Okay, y'all, now that the water is profusely boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and, number one, turn it down before I die. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and drop these in here. You can use something that's a little bit more safer if you want. I just go ahead and drop it in there. Piece by piece, take its time. And the amount that you boil is really up to you. If you guys want to fill the pot up and make, you know, 3 weeks of supply, that's a great idea. I'm just kind of showing you guys a simple way that I make my own food. So it's really up to you, again, how much you want to make. So I'm going to go ahead and let that boil until it is very soft, and I will usually take a fork and I will stick it inside the carrot or the sweet potato or whatever I'm cooking inside here that I'm boiling, and I'll feel exactly how soft it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and let those do their thing and just kind of, you know, marinate in that boiling water. Okay guys, so now that my steamables are done, I'm going to go ahead and throw them in my NutriBullet blender. If you guys have a baby bullet, that will work just as good. I personally like the NutriBullet. It's a little bit more powerful for me, but then also my baby bullet is about like 5 years old or even older than that. You can use a food processor as well, so whatever you have at home, just take advantage. I will be showing you guys how I mix it in with my breast milk in one of the containers, but first I'm going to show you guys exactly how I store this. I don't add any water. Like I said, I used to add water. It's just the consistency that you like. You can also use the baby water that they sell at the store, and you can add in some water to make it a less thick consistency, just depending on where your baby is with how much they're eating or how thick it is or whatever the case may be. I would just go ahead and add some water if it's too thick for you. Okay guys, it's been about 10 minutes and I stuck a fork in these and they're super duper soft. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add them into this blender as well. If you have a baby bullet or a food processor, these steps are gonna be the same. You can go ahead and just take some water like this and put it into here. That's what I'll do if it is, you know, too thick, and I just will add like a little bit in there. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you guys how I store it in these ice cube containers. I will literally take it fresh out of this blender. You can let it cool down because it's pretty steamy, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding it into here. And the thing about this that is so awesome is when you store it, it's like perfect little cubes for a baby. And then the great thing about this as well is if you do 1 carrots and let's say you do apples in this one, you can take 1 cube of this and 1 cube of that and mix them together when they're defrosted, or you can do it prior. But if you kind of get a couple of these ice chests and make them one thing at a time, like all of this carrots, all of these apples, or you can do 1 side carrots, 1 side apples, 1 side pears, and 1 side sweet potatoes. You can kind of mix all of them and make a combination of different baby food, which is great. Again, that whole entire, if I was to do that whole entire bag of carrots, it would be $2. If I was to get sweet potato, that would probably be under $1. A couple apples, that would probably be under $1. So ultimately, like, you're buying about $5 worth of produce, but you're making a bunch of jars. So if you can, I would just go online and buy these baby bullet containers, or also just glass jar containers. They keep the food a lot fresher, and they only last about 48 hours in the refrigerator. So I don't really refrigerate too much. I'll refrigerate about 3 or 4 of these for 2 days. So it'll be about, yeah, 3 or 4 of these, and I'll mix them, or I'll have 6 at the most in the refrigerator, because after 48 hours these are no longer good. That is how I will store my food, and I will just go ahead and throw this into the freezer. And what I love about these containers is they have a top, so nothing falls into the baby food and it's not getting contaminated, and I slide this right on into my freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rest of this carrot puree, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I mix it with my breast milk, just to make it easier for maybe like a first-time baby who's gonna be getting ready to eat. It just makes it a lot, you know, easier for that transition. If you're afraid or wanna just make it easier on them, kind of like how I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those carrots that I scooped into this jar, and I have some breast milk in this container that I'm gonna go ahead and just pour a little bit into here. It's really up to you how much you wanna pour and the consistency that you wanna make, and then I go ahead and just mix it in like this. So now that it's all mixed up, I'm gonna show you guys kind of what the consistency looks like. It's a lot more runny. And if you want to make it even more runny, because it's, you know, their first time, and you know, I get it. Sometimes, you know, us first time moms, we're just like, you know, being a first time mom, you get a little nervous. I am so sorry about these bra straps, y'all. I'm really trying to hold it together up in here. And again, the consistency is really up to you. If you want to make it more runny than anything and make it resemble more of milk than you do the food, and you just want to add a little bit of food, definitely do that. It's really up to you guys. And then again, I would just go ahead and put the cap on, and this is the baby bullet containers, and I love these. And I will put these ones in the refrigerator. And then again, I will take these, put them in the freezer. And then this is also a baby bullet container. What I love about this, if you guys could also invest into one, is these are silicone. So when these are frozen, you can literally push these and pop it out. It's a little difficult, but it's a lot easier too. But again, ice cubes, you can just shift it and pop it out too. So I would definitely recommend investing into one or both of these as well for freezing, and this for refrigeration or glass jars. All right guys, that is it for how I puree and make my baby food. I'm try to go over everything. If there's anything that I did not cover and you guys want to know, just comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely answer it for you guys. I hope this was a very informative video and can help some of you new time moms or just moms that want to learn a new trick up their sleeve. I'm a lot more aggressive with pureeing baby food this time around than I was with Gianna, so it's fun and it's a learning experience. So I'm pretty sure there's things that I may not even do the best. So I'm learning as well, but I just want to share it with you guys. I will also have this listed down below, and also these ice cube trays listed down below if you guys are interested in purchasing any. They are an affiliate link, so I do make a little bit of profit off what you guys click on the links down below and buy through me. You don't get it at a higher price, but it is affiliated, so it helps me. Thank you so much to everyone who does buy through my affiliate links. I appreciate you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. That's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that bell button and subscribe so you guys do not miss out on any more of my videos. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.